Yo, what's good YouTube? It's boardzy, and this is going to be a review of some new mouse mods. So first we're going to be covering the new Corepad Air PTFE mouse skates. Then I'm going to briefly speak on these Japanese imported ghost grips from HID Labs. Both of these were sent out and are stocked by Lethal Gaming Gear. Figured that is worth mentioning. But yeah, the Corepad Air mouse skates. So these are really unique for PTFE skates, because I'm not sure how well it picks up, but you can see this dotted pattern on the actual skates, and basically these dots lower the amount of the PTFE surface that is actually contacting the mouse pad. So especially on rougher, more textured mouse pads, the glide is insanely light and almost effortless. It's just very easy to move the mouse in terms of dynamic friction. Initially, the initial motions are very low friction as well. So these are definitely the fastest PTFE skates that I've tried. They play faster than Tiger Ice, and one thing that I think allows them to do that is the fact that they are not smooth at all. These are going to have the hardest break-in period out of any product I have ever tried, probably, especially mouse skates. When you first get these out of the box, they're going to be really fucking rough, and it's going to take, at least for me, multiple days of like actual hard use to get them to a point where they feel actually broken in. And once they're broken in, it's still going to be rough. Hold on, let me try to move my mic without like breaking my monitor. I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah, pretty rough and textured mouse skates compared to something like Super Glides, which are literally the exact opposite. They're still fast, but there's not going to be really any of the surface texture picked up on your mouse skates, and the glide is absolutely quiet even on the most textured pads. But as is the case with all types of mouse feet, the type of mouse pad you're using is going to affect your experience. So if you're using a smooth control pad like the Vaxi PB, for example, review coming soon, you are not going to pick up any of the texture, and your experience isn't going to be rough. It's actually going to be really smooth and just more controlled in general. Honestly, if you told me that these were normal core pads, I would believe you on a more controlled pad. So I would say that the Corepad Air is going to shine the most on textured fast pads like hybrid pads. One thing that actually surprised me is the Corepad Air sort of freshened up my very worn-in Hien. I made a video around a year ago saying that my one problem with the Hien over time is it sort of loses the sharpness that the texture once had. But with the Corepad Air, for some reason, well, obviously it's because they are just rougher skates in general, but it makes the Hien feel a lot more like it was a new pad as opposed to something that you've put a lot of use on. So yeah, you can see compared to the other types of mouse skates, it's not like they are significantly faster, but the actual feedback that you're going to get on the mouse makes it feel like a fresh Hien. So if that's what you're looking for, a fast, light glide on a textured hybrid pad, Corepad Air may be what you are looking for. I'm not going to go and call these the endgame mouse skates. Quality-wise, I do think that they are very good. It's an absolutely perfect fit, and I just have not had a single quality issue. These do not come with an extra skate for the puck. They say for friction reasons, there's no point in adding more contact points for like higher friction, which I guess does make sense, and I've never used the puck skate anyway, so I'm chilling. But yeah, these are definitely solid mouse skates, the fastest PTFE option, so if that's what you're looking for, maybe give it a try. At the moment, I think they're only available for the GPX, and yeah, I had a good experience with these in-game in Fortnite, but I'm definitely not going to give these a general recommendation because I know that they're not going to be for everybody, and if you just have a standard cloth pad, you're not really going to notice any of the features that the Corepad Air actually has to offer. So like I said before, any textured hybrid pad, Hien clone type of mouse pad, that's where they're going to shine. I enjoyed these a lot in faster paced games. For something slower, super precision based where you benefit from having high friction, I don't know if these are going to be for you, but yeah, that's just my review, my experience with them. Definitely cool mouse skates, and I did not have a problem with them. Now, these ghost grips, Japanese ghost grips. Okay, maybe I don't need to keep saying they're Japanese, but they are ghost grips, no doubt about that. They are actually 0.15 millimeters thick. That is 1/8 as thick as the human hair. Absolutely crazy stuff. But there is one problem with these. In around a day of use, you can see how much fucking just like fuzz is on them. It's insane. It's not even like where my finger is contacting it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how that dust or whatever it is manages to accumulate, but it basically makes the grips unusable. They do say on the website that it's hard to distinguish between the adhesive side and the part where you're actually supposed to touch with your finger, And I don't know, I've tried both sides, and it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. So these grips are super fucking sticky, very thin, but they're so sticky that they just pick up everything in the air. Like, you see me shaking it through the air, there's probably like way more dust on it now. It's absolutely insane, and yeah, I've been cutting them off of this DIY sheet, and I've just tried so many now. I've had these on for literally a day, because before I was like, okay, there's no way that all of this fuzz is supposed to be there. So I took them off, cut off more. But man, maybe I've got something wrong, but these are not fucking working. And I'm not a big mouse grip person in general, but I would definitely recommend BTL grips or lizard skins over these. So yeah, that's just going to be the quick rant. Like I said, Lethal Gaming Gear does stock both of these, so if you're interested in either, like the ghost grips in theory are insane. Ultra thin grip tape that you can just cut yourself, have tons of it to apply on the mouse for only $10, but it does seem like there is some crazy issue with them getting dirty. So yeah, that's all I wanted to mention. That's going to be all for this quick video. Sorry for the lack of banger reviews, but when mouse skates are one of the biggest releases in the month, it just shows that the market is dry. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed, as always, and yeah, peace.